So as I'm getting ready for my wedding photography season coming up here soon, I'd make a video on some tips for your first wedding. Tip number one, make a checklist and double check it when you are loading. The last thing you want to do is show up to a wedding and forget a vital piece of equipment like a trigger or a flash, something that's going to make it very difficult for you to do your job that day. The last thing you want is that stress of forgetting any equipment. Have a printed schedule of the events for the day. Especially some of these larger weddings where there's multiple different things going on, it's a good idea to have a printed out list that shows you your get ready times, when the ceremony is, when you're going to be doing the bridal party shots and stuff like that. Just helps you keep organized and look a lot more professional to the couple. First time shooting, or even, maybe you've been doing it for a while, but a shot list is a good idea for someone who hasn't been doing it for a long, long time. What I mean is a shot list having shots specific that you want to get, that you want to make sure you get. There's a lot going on. It's very fast paced, so it's easy to forget some of those vital shots that you might want to get or that the couple has requested that they want. About a month before each wedding, I do a video conference call with the couple and we go over the timeline, we go over the shot list, and we make sure that we have all of the shots that we want and they want listed out so that there's nothing forgotten, because as I said, there's a lot going on a wedding day, so it's very easy to forget some of these vital shots that your couple might want. And when they're paying you thousands of dollars, we want to make sure we're getting those shots. Keep SD cards and spare batteries on you. What I mean is, don't keep your SD cards, like if you have one of those SD card wallets, keep that on you. Keep a spare battery or two on you at all time. Don't keep it stored in the back room with a lot of your other equipment. And the reason I say that is because you will burn through SD cards a lot faster than you think. You might look at it and be saying, "Oh, I've got 750 images left on this." When you're shooting in a continuous during, like, say, the ceremony and stuff like that, you're going to go through that quick. And the last thing you want is to notice that, "Oh, I've got only 50 shots left on this SD card. I need to get this replaced out." And you've got that SD card somewhere else. Or that your battery's running low and you don't have a spare battery on you. So just keep SD cards, batteries on your persons at all times so that it's easy for you to change it out and you don't have to worry about running off somewhere. When you get to the venue, check out all of the different lighting. Be paying attention to if it's got LED lighting, if it's got fluorescent lighting, anything that's going to mess with the images because of the flicker, which is actually caused by the hertz rate of the electrical. That's a whole other thing, but check out the lighting situation and then check out your natural lighting situation. A little tip that I had learned a long time ago: use your cell phone, put it into selfie mode, and just look around and find the lighting. It's an easy way for you to be able to find a good lighting without having to take the couple and moving them around. That way you know that, hey, in this position right here, I've got a good light coming in through those windows. So you want to check out stuff like that. Pay attention to any of the light that's coming through the windows. Is it going to be a harsh light during a certain time of day, or different things like that? Just get a really good idea, good sense of the lighting that you are going to be working with that day. This one to me is kind of a big one. Always have a positive attitude. Always have that can-do attitude. Even when things seem to start going wrong, always be that one that is reassuring the couple. If you show up and it's raining out and now you're not going to be able to get those outdoor shots and the couple might be kind of freaking out a little bit, be that voice that's reassuring them that, hey, we are going to figure this out. We're going to make it work. We are still going to create some beautiful images. They're paying you a lot of money to be there. You don't need to be that person that's also stressing out with them. They're already stressed as it is about that day. So try to be that one who helps them stay reassured that everything is going to be all right. Try to stay out of the way, but at the same time, letting them know that you are there for them. Don't be one of those photographers who's constantly hovering over the couple. Try to stay out of the way, kind of know your place, know times when you need to be there or when you need to back off and you need to just kind of be a fly on the wall who's taking those candid photos. Let them enjoy their day. But at the same time, you don't want them to feel like they just paid you thousands of dollars to just kind of disappear. It might be kind of a hard one to really kind of think of there, but just you need to, and it comes with time that you will start understanding how to be that fly on the wall when you need to be, and when you need to be there holding their hand and helping them with certain things. But yeah, try to read the room and let them enjoy their day. Let them enjoy time with friends and family. Don't bring problems to the couple. Now, what I mean by that is if you're having an issue with the lighting because it's running an LED lighting that's on a dimmer switch, so it's causing flickering in your images, don't be bringing stuff like that to them. You're the professional. You need to figure that out yourself. They have enough going on through the day. The last thing they need is the photographer coming to them with a photography issue that they are having. You're the professional. You need to figure this stuff out on your own. If you don't know how to deal with issues like that, then you should do a little more studying on figuring out how to set your camera correctly for different lighting situations. You're going to have issues with a big one is LEDs that are on dimmer switches, fluorescent lights. Really, the best advice I can give on that, when it comes to like fluorescence, make sure you are shooting on a manual shutter unless you have a global shutter on there. Don't use electronic shutter. You'll end up getting the flickering from the hertz rate of the electrical from the lights. On dimmer switches, you need to bring up your shutter speed. You can't be shooting around a 1/60th. It's going to end up kind of syncing up with those lights. So just bring up your shutter speed. There's a lot more information out there on it, but that is something that you should know how to fix yourself. And there's a lot of things that you should know how to be able to do yourself since you are the professional. Don't be coming to the couple with issues that you're having that are photography related. If you're having an issue with a vendor, then go approach the vendor yourself. Unless it ends up getting to a point that things are getting out of hand, then maybe take it to the bridesmaid or the maid of honor, somebody like that. Try to avoid taking problems directly to the couple. This is another one that I always push. When you post photos, tag the vendors. This is a great way to garner relationships with these vendors, to be able to get in their good graces and be, a preferred vendor yourself. They very much appreciate any content that you would post and you tag them in it. And not only that, but they might tag you in other stuff as well. And then they might start suggesting you to future clients. It's a great way to build relationships and a great way to build your clientele. The last one, have fun. We get into photography because it's a good time. We enjoy it. It's something that we're passionate about, something that we really love. If you're not having fun doing it, the couple's going to know that. Everybody there is going to know that you're just there pressing the button and it's just a job to you. And if photography has come to a point that it just feels like a job to you, then it might be something that you want to reconsider doing. But yeah, get out there, have fun, enjoy the day.